This week, we learned that family life education, its practices, programs, and principles are all products, a total package. And just like any other product, it is very important to market it. Now, the best way to market something is to find out and assess its target audience, which basically means finding out general information to best cater to the needs of your audience. Some of this information consists of, and is not limited to, your audience's climate, where they live, their family size, their occupation, their age, their gender, their personality traits, and how ready they are to receive your resources. A good example of how assessing your target audience is important is if you have a family of a mother and a son who live far away, they live in New Jersey, let's say, and the programs are only in New York, and they have limited resources, no one to babysit or enough money to watch for the child, then this kind of a thing isn't very helpful. Also, if you are teaching principles about marriage, this single mother isn't exactly one that would want to participate or really benefit a whole lot from these marriage principles, even though they are very helpful. We found that the best results come when we collaborate the community and the families together. By doing so, we create an environment of support for the family members who are seeking aid. It also helps the resources stay alive because the family members as well as the community members feel a sense of responsibility to maintain and help those around them. It also makes it convenient for those seeking aid. Kotler and Roberto share 3 principles that make collaborating the environment and the families more effective. The first one is access. He helps us remember that technology is all around us and that we are able to spread our resources to a larger variety of people through the internet because a lot of people are involved in social media. He also reminds us that if you're not using technology and you are in a physical place or a location, it is important to remember not to make this farther than 15 minutes away from your target audience, which also is a reminder about making things convenient for your target audience. The second principle that we are taught by Kotler and Roberto is security. It is very important that your audience members and the clientele feel that they're safe, that their information is safe, and that they can trust you, that they are respected. The third principle is appearance. Now, whether you're selling books, CDs, have a physical location where you're giving off education, everything needs to look professional. It needs to be of high standard and quality because you are, like I said before, as a family life educator, a product, and you are selling yourself, and it is very important to come across as professional. This also helps your target audience feel like they're being cared for and that this information you're giving them is both doctrinal and scholarly and that they have nothing to worry about. Now, none of this information is relevant if you don't promote your product. Now, promotion is another principle of marketing, and collaborating the community and the families together is a great way for free promotion. Now, you can have the people in the community, neighbors, community leaders, share this information by word of mouth, where you will be located, where they can buy your CDs, what websites to use. Local radio stations are perfect because it's a cheap way to get your message across to a lot of people. Also, local ads in the newspaper, school flyers, this helps promotion and in a cheap way that is just helpful and convenient and more personal. We also learned that there are 6 different approaches to family life education. The first is the expert approach. Now, those who practice this approach are very frank. They like to lecture and they like to give off knowledge to the audience, very direct. The second approach is the facilitator approach. Now, this approach is more relaxed. There's no set agenda, no set curriculum. It's very much so the participants say what they would like to learn, and the educator finds out more information and provides it to them. The third approach is the critical inquirer, which is my personal favorite. Now, this involves the educator and the participant to feel like they are both in control. They kind of tag team and find resources resources together so that they are able to reach goals and make goals, as well as apply the things that they are learning to better fit the needs of the participant. The next approach is the collaborator approach. Now this falls in between the expert and the facilitator approach, and basically it recognizes that both the family life educators and the learners have a great knowledge and experience set, and that they both can help each other learn things together in a more relaxed setting. The next approach is the interventionalist approach, which is very much so direct. They like to focus on behavioralism, and they believe that if the audience and the participants apply the principles, that they can make life-changing habits, and that they can become a new person through the application of the things that they are being taught. The last approach is also my favorite. It's the eclectic approach, which kind of touches on every single approach that I had just mentioned before, and is just very doesn't fit into a mold. Likes the participants to feel like their needs are being met personally, whatever they need, like whether they are more of a strict learner, a list learner, more imaginatory, rather collaborate. They just fit everything so that the participants feel like they are in control as well. As a family life educator, I also learned that it is very important to be empathetic to the people that you are teaching, to care for them, as well as being professional. We also understand that everybody has their agency and that every choice has a consequence, but our main purpose is to advocate for healthy families and help those that need aid and want to educate themselves better so that they can have a healthy environment and a happy family, and to apply habits that will create that kind of environment for them and cause a more pleasurable lifestyle and communication skills, marriage skills, and just a better life and a better family